Today I'm going to talk about my favorite game mechanism in the new Magic the Gathering set, Amonkhet. I've talked about Magic one other time on this video series in terms of how much I enjoy the joy of opening a pack of Magic cards, which I haven't done in years because I only play online now. But I haven't really talked about individual sets as they come out, and I really should, because the way I approach Magic as a designer is that whenever a new set comes out, I play a few drafts the week of the release, because I think Magic is one of the most successful tabletop games of all time, and they have a giant team of designers and developers that go into making this game, and it's an amalgamation of a ton of interesting ideas with every new set that comes out. And so I really should have been talking about every new set and the interesting design choices they've made in that set and how it applies to other board games. I haven't, but I'm going to start doing that now. So a new Magic set comes out, I believe, this weekend. The pre-release has been going on online and in real life. And I played, I think, 3 drafts. And that'll probably be it for me. That's enough for me to get a good impression of the game. And in this new set, Amonkhet, it's kind of an Egyptian-themed set. There aren't a lot of new mechanisms. There are kind of 3 new mechanisms and 1 mechanism that's used a new way. And I'm going to talk about 2 of these things. One is the mechanism that's been used in the past that's being used in a slightly new way, which is called cycling. Cycling is when you pay a small cost to discard a specific card. So a card will have an ability called cycling on it, and you'll pay the cycling cost and you'll discard it, and you'll get to draw a card. And the twist in Amonkhet is that sometimes you'll also activate some other new ability. So for example, there's a card where you can play it for a fairly large cost and get a couple creatures on the board, or you can discard it to draw a card and get 1 creature on the board. Now, the reason I really like cycling as an ability in general is that one of the big problems with Magic is if you don't draw enough land cards, or if you draw too many land cards, you either don't have anything, you can't play anything, or you don't have anything to play. There is a big random element to Magic in this way. And I love little things in the game that mitigate the luck of the draw. And cycling is very much one of these things. If you're not, for example, if you have one of these expensive cycling cards where you don't have enough mana to actually cast the full card, you can cycle it and get it out of your hand because you're not going to play it, at least not for a while, and get a card that you do need. Maybe get that land that you really do need. So I really like how cycling mitigates the luck of the draw. And it's a nice little twist that some of these cycling cards give you something else along the way. The other ability that I really enjoyed in this new set is called Exert. So in Magic, one of the core things you're often doing is you are using, you're attacking the opponent with your creature. So you're tapping a creature and you're attacking the opponent. The damage can either go to the opponent or the opponent can block with another creature. And Exert adds an interesting decision when you choose to attack. Normally you just say, okay, I'm attacking with this creature, or I'm attacking with these creatures. If a creature has the Exert ability, when you attack, you can choose to exert it, which means that it does not untap on your next turn. You have to wait an extra turn before it untaps and becomes available to either block or attack again. But the Exert gives it a big, well, not a big, it gives it a nice bonus for that particular attack. So for example, pretty much all creatures get +1/+1 in terms of power and defense, and some will get first strike, maybe 1 will get flying. So it's an interesting decision when you attack. You have to decide, am I going to go all out, at least with this 1 creature on this attack, or am I just going to attack as normal and have that creature back the next turn? It's just another little layer to attacking that makes that decision interesting. There are lots of tabletop games that use attacking, direct interaction in the form of attacking, and I think Exert is a nice twist on that mechanism for any tabletop game, really. If when you decide to attack, if you're not just deciding which creatures you're going to use to attack with, but if you're going to push them to their limits to give them a special immediate bonus, but maybe you won't be able to use that creature for a little while afterwards. I think that's a nice twist and could be used in other games as well. If you played Amonkhet and you would like to share your favorite mechanism in this new set, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And if you're watching this on April 29th, today's April 28th, I hope you have a happy International Tabletop Day. I'll be playing games all day, and I hope you will be too. Thanks.